Let's talk about some lies about cold outreach. So anytime I see the prophets of the internet, either the gurus that we look at on LinkedIn or whatever you're following, I see the claims, the first hook is always, this methodology is dead. The latest one that I've seen is cold outreach is dead. And usually people who say that this thing is dead is A, trying to sell you something, and B, they don't care about the truth. It's not dead. If it was dead, no one would be doing it, but people are still doing it. Why? Because it works. So I personally believe that cold outreach is very well alive because I see it myself when I do it and it works. And then clients are also seeing it where they're doing it and it works fantastic. Some clients are getting an amazing, not just reply rate, but booking rate. And it's not about being salesy or cheesy. It's going from zero to value add and an opportunity to either collaborate or work together. So before we dive into the how, I think the most important thing is to dive into the why does cold outreach fail for some, but work for others? So I'm going to look at three different factors here, and not because it's a listicle thing, it's just these are three factors that came to mind. If I had eight, I'd have eight, but I have three today. So the first thing is your industry. Your industry has a significant role if cold outreach is butchered and everyone and their mom is using it, or if it's actually not used properly, especially with high volume and like in the high tech, like the bleeding edge of tech, usually SaaS, they're using every single bit of new technology, like spam the crap out of you. And then you can totally tell that they're using bots. They're sending hundreds, maybe even thousands. I've heard some people use thousands. I personally haven't seen that. Emails a day, not just a week, a day. And they're burning out their lists. So in some industries, people are jaded. So the phone call or actually in-person meetings, it's a different approach because they're jaded because their inboxes are being filled up. Other industries, not so much. Other industries may not have caught up with the latest trends in technology. And that's a good thing for you if you know how to do this properly. The second issue I see is lack of creativity. Most follow-up literally says, hey, just following up on this, or hey, hope you're having a good day. Hey, I wanted to check in on this. Hey, let's touch base. Hey, it's the same thing over and over again, which gets boring, which means that you're saying nothing. So the takeaway here is just to create a simple open loop value add offer, like create some sort of workshop for me, create some sort of value add where I'm going to get value from the specific thing that you're offering me, but also the problem that I'm trying to solve today. And we're not talking about the end goal. The simple example I use with clients, and again, I'm a simple guy, so I get simple examples like a weight loss or a weight gain app, whatever you're trying to do with your fitness. And I recently purchased the macros app so that I could track my macros and make sure that I eat properly and eat enough for my Ironman training. The thing is, that has a long-term goal. Like the goal that I'm trying to achieve is probably 6 to 8 months away. Most people's goals are long-term. But really the problem that we're facing every single day, or the problem that people are facing, is today. It's the what am I going to eat for lunch problem. So when you are going out and creatively, and you're following up with people and saying, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to buy this thing that's going to solve this problem maybe 12 months from now, 8 months from now? Versus, hey, I have this new offering or this simple offering. Maybe you're doing a workshop, maybe you're doing a worksheet, maybe you're doing an analysis. I have this simple thing that's going to help you solve what you're going to eat for lunch today. Like, that's an instant hit because it helps me solve a problem for today. And number two, it's relevant to me. It's something that I actually have top of mind. And if you actually help me do that and build relationship with me, we could actually do business together. And obviously I'm not talking about food here, so I hope you get the analogy there. Now the third thing, and this is the one where please do this, is be human first. I've seen the screenshots, I've seen my inbox, I've seen other people's inboxes. The bar is low, guys. Like the bar is significantly low. If you actually think and use your brain and try to be human, maybe do a video, maybe actually write a handwritten note, maybe actually do a phone call, maybe actually visit them in person, or maybe actually connect with them and prove humanity. Because right now with the advent of all these bots and I'm not even gonna name the tools, everyone is seeing through the false lies of trying to create false bridges with you. And if you somehow prove that you're human, you send a voice memo. I know those can be artificially changed now. I know that. But if you send a voice memo that is uniquely human, and then you back it up showing like, hey, I'm actually human on this end, you differentiate. Just a little level of thinking, just a little effort goes a long way. And trust me, as you've seen these things, like these inboxes, the bar is low. It's terribly low. So take an extra minute. Yes, I know a minute. It's a long time. Take an extra minute, be human first. So for a quick recap, know exactly who you're talking to and what their frustrations are. Number two, direct your outreach based on mediums that they expect to find you and when they don't expect to find you. And offer to solve their immediate problem right now without selling them something. Just add value there. Number 3, build the bridge by actually being human. Or you can not take this advice and believe that cold outreach is dead and not do it. But I don't recommend that. Hope you found value in this. And if you have any questions or comments, hit them below. I look forward to answering them.